I know that we had talked about the momentum coming into this game, but now that you're here on the day of, you've had the practice. How do you think the guys feel going into their first playoff game as the new era Rochester Knighthawks?
I think they feel good. Again, I think they're up to the challenge, and again, we know we got our hands full here to say the least. But we're feeling good right now, and we know what's at hand, and I expect the boys to be ready to play right off the drop.
The last two times that you played this team this season, it was split, and it was really decided in the third quarter. Whoever won the third quarter won the game both of those times. How big do you think the second half coming into that third quarter is going to be tonight?
It'll probably be big, but I think again we don't want to get too far ahead of ourselves, right? The crowd's going to be loud. We got to worry about the opening face-off, right, and doing a lot of the little things early, well, and then let's see where it takes us, and the rest will take care of itself. But yeah, like I say, we just got to be ready right off the bat here, and that's our focus, and we'll go from there.
What is the conversation that revolves around getting ready for playoff lacrosse, or do you feel like your guys have been playing it for the last couple of weeks?
I don't know, but it's going to be 100% a different atmosphere, right? Like again, we expect this crowd to be really loud, the arena to hopefully be really full. So it's going to be an experience I don't think that many guys have been through. We got a handful of guys that kind of have been through there, but again, the conversation is first and foremost, it's still just a game we've played since we were little kids, right? So let's not get too far ahead of ourselves, and embrace it and enjoy it. But just remember, we got to play the game and play it well, and just sort of go from there.
Dan Coates said 5 minutes at a time is something for that defensive end. Is it really just the whole team, and how do you kind of get into that mindset when you're getting into the game?
Again, right, like it helps having those TV timeouts, right? So we can go bat out of hell here for 5 minutes and do the right things, and again, just make sure that we're committing to what we want to do here tonight, and then we get a chance to take a breath, reset, and make a little bit of adjustments if we need to. So again, the way that's set up, it kind of helps us out a little bit here, and again, allows us to make those adjustments and corrections if we have to correct.
Rylan Hartley's had the amazing season that he has coming through and just setting a new franchise record in saves, and now into the playoffs. It's always important to have a goalie that's going hot. How big of an impact do you think he will potentially make on this game?
Really big, and again, all we want Hartz to do is make the first save, right, and then have him worry about the next save, and again, just keep it as simple as he possibly can, and again, it just gives our D in front of him a little bit more security if he's going to make those saves that he's supposed to. The ability to stretch maybe a little bit further and get on hands a little bit quicker instead of second guessing everything that we're doing. So again, it's huge for us, but at the end of the day too, right, it's not all about him. We got to make sure we're doing a job in front of him to allow him to make those easy saves. So it's on everybody here tonight, and again, jump into it too as well. They put a lot of pressure from their back end moving forward, so our old guys have to be really smart and try and take away their transition as best they can as well. So it's a complete game, and it's on everybody here to make sure we're doing the job to give Hearts the ability to stop that ball.
Joe Post had a great day last weekend against Philadelphia. I mean, is he going to be the guy in at the faceoff dot today, or will it be Tyler Halls?
Halsey's available. Posty will be probably taking the most of them until something happens that we may need to change. But yeah, Posty will be in there, and again, he's taken huge steps for us since game one, and see what he does here tonight against again another good face-off guy in the East.
So Connor Fields, the last time he was in the playoffs, led this Bandits team in playoff points. I mean, how big of an impact offensively is Connor Fields going to make today?
Huge. Again, right? The ball's in his stick more often than not on our team, so he's going to have an immediate impact. And again, he's a great player, but the other guys around him has got to play great as well. So it's just not necessarily on him. Once again, it's on everybody, and we just got to make sure we're doing the right things, playing with pace, playing with tempo, and like I say, put them on their heels as best we possibly can here.
The two guys that he's feeding the most, it seems like, are the two righties fighting for that top shooting mark on the right side, Ryan Smith and Thomas Hogarth. As the season is closed out, it feels like Hogarth has really stepped up in these 4-goal game performances. Just what are you expecting out of the right side today?
A little bit of consistency, because as I said, Fields is going to draw that extra guy over, and again, at least eyes that way, right? So they got to find their spots, and when they have their opportunities, we need them to hit their spots. So again, right, they just play the game that we've kind of designed and that they know how to play is huge here tonight.